Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into a really beautiful story today from Islamic story world. It takes a concept that is honestly pretty complex and emotional and just makes it universally relatable for all of us. Today, we're diving deep into the concept of Eid-ul-Adha and the rich tradition of Qurbani. So, to start us off, what is the real meaning of sacrifice? It's an incredibly heavy word, right? Usually when we hear sacrifice, we immediately think of losing something, giving something up, or, a really painful separation. But the story we're unpacking today, it completely flips that perspective on its head. It asks us to look way past the physical act of just giving something away and actually look at the emotional and spiritual core of the action. Keep that question right in the back of your mind as we follow our protagonist today.
Section 1. Ali and Golu's friendship.
Okay, so leading up to Eid, we meet a young boy named Ali. He's visiting the animal market with his father, his Baba. And amidst all the hustle and bustle, Ali gets super excited because he spots this incredibly cute goat. I mean, they just instantly click. Ali names him Golu, and they're playing tag, running around. It's just this genuine, innocent bond. And it leads to this super touching declaration: "You are my best friend, Golu." Now, with just that one sentence, the story brilliantly grounds the whole concept of sacrifice in absolute reality. Ali isn't just looking at an animal, he's actually formed a real attachment. For him, this isn't just some tradition, it's a deeply personal relationship.
Section 2. The conflict.
But that pure happiness doesn't last. Ali learns the truth about why Golu is actually there. Tomorrow morning is the Qurbani. His reaction is just instantly protective and totally heartbroken. He says, "I won't let you go anywhere," and honestly, we get it. It's completely understandable. From his perspective, his brand new best friend is being taken away from him. He turns to his Baba, completely desperate and confused, asking why they have to sacrifice Golu. It's this incredibly raw moment of conflict between human attachment and religious duty.
Which brings us to Section 3, the example of Ibrahim. Now, Ali's father, Baba, is great here. He doesn't just dismiss his son's feelings. Instead, he steps in super gently to explain the profound why behind this ancient tradition, kind of helping Ali zoom out and look at the bigger picture. We've got a really clear contrast going on. For Ali, this is all about losing a best friend. It's immediate, it's physical, it's rooted in grief. But Baba explains that Qurbani isn't fundamentally about the animal itself. Actually, it's a test of love and obedience to Allah. It's about demonstrating exactly where your ultimate loyalty lies. To make this crystal clear, Baba introduces a really critical concept called itat. Basically, it translates to true, unwavering obedience to Allah. But here's the key. It's not some forced submission. Rather, it's an obedience that stems directly from deep love and absolute trust. Baba is teaching Ali that to practice itat means being willing to let go of something you love so dearly in this world just to show that your love for the Creator is even greater. And to really anchor this concept, Baba references a monumental historical teaching. He tells Ali the story of Hazrat Ibrahim. Hazrat Ibrahim literally provided the ultimate example of patience and devotion upon Allah's command. When he was asked to make an unimaginable sacrifice, he didn't even hesitate. He showed perfect ita'at. By connecting Ali's struggle with Golu to the legendary patience of Ibrahim, Baba gives Ali a powerful framework to understand his own feelings. It completely validates how incredibly hard the sacrifice is, while also showing its tremendous spiritual value. Then, Baba delivers this absolutely beautiful, reassuring lesson. He says, "Allah looks at our hearts." And wow, that just resolves Ali's internal conflict entirely. It immediately shifts the focus away from the physical loss of the goat and puts it entirely onto the spiritual intention behind the act. The sacrifice, you see, isn't about the meat or the animal itself. It's about the state of the heart that's offering it. Ali finally gets it. He's able to say a peaceful goodbye to his friend, knowing that his genuine love and his willingness to let go are what truly matter. Section 4. Happiness and sharing. Now, understanding the concept is one thing, right? But acting on it is a whole different ballgame. The beautiful thing is, this story doesn't end with sadness at all. It ends with pure joy. Ali takes the meat from the Qurbani and actively shares it with others in his community. There's this fantastic interaction where he gives to someone, and they respond with such deep gratitude, saying, "Jazakallah Ali Bhai," which means, "May Allah reward you, brother Ali." And in that moment, Ali realizes something profound. He says, "Making my friend happy is also Eid." The sacrifice wasn't just an end. It was actually a means to spread joy and sustenance to everyone else. So by the end of this journey, Ali and all of us watching have really learned the 3 core lessons of Qurbani. First up is itat. that underlying deep obedience and love for the divine. Second is sacrifice, the actual willingness to part with something you truly value. And third is sharing, taking that sacrifice and using it to uplift and nourish your community. It really is this complete, beautiful cycle of spiritual and social goodness. Really quickly before we wrap up, I just want to acknowledge the call to action from the original Islamic story world material. They put together this fantastic narrative to make concepts of faith so accessible, and they invite you to like, share, subscribe, and drop an Eid Mubarak in the comments to support more lovely stories just like this one. And that officially brings us to the end of today's explainer. I want to leave you with one final thought. How will you practice the spirit of sharing and sacrifice in your own life today? Whether it's your time, your resources, or simply letting go of something for a higher purpose, the lessons Ali learned are completely universal. Think about how you can take that spirit of itat and community sharing out into your own world. Thanks so much for joining me, and keep learning.